Wasn't that amazing? That's like, we just went to church, y'all. Like, really? Did you feel it? Oh, my goodness. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for blessing us today. Rodney and our Namaste band. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this happy Sunday. No sun. Yeah. Hi. Welcome. Yeah, I know. I've been looking for the sun all morning, and it's not showing up much. And welcome to Unity of Gaithersburg. I'll just get over that. Let that go. The sun made a mistake. It's okay. It's all right. It's not one to show itself right now, but it's coming. Just hold on. I'm Reverend Edith Washington Woods. I'm so grateful to be serving you as the senior minister here at Unity of Gaithersburg. And I want to welcome everyone who is here in the sanctuary. Those of you who are listening in your car on your way here, hi, how you doing? And those out there, you know, the balcony people, hi, y'all on live stream or later. It just really just warms my heart after hearing music that just infused to every cell of my body, and I could feel it as I looked around the room, and we were all in it, yes? And this is what a spiritual beloved community looks like. So I want to know if there's anyone visiting us for the first time today. If so, raise your hand so I can say hi. Hello, how y'all doing? Yes. Did you get a packet? No. Okay, we need packet. It's coming at you in just a second. And Unity in Florida. So we have folks visiting from Unity down below us.
Yeah, we live in Maryland, but we went there as kids.
Oh, okay. What? Oh, well, see, we got some former YOUers, Youth of Unity people. Yes, so happy you're here. We're embracing you. And just keep coming back and giving us a little bit of that YOU love that we all know about, those of us who've been around it. Yes. And anybody out there in Love Streaming Land, if you're new and have been visiting us, well, even if you have, put your name in the chat or just say hi. You don't even have to put your name in, just a hello. And then that way we can do that. Now, anybody who wants to play with their phone a little bit, because, you know, that's what we do, then take your phone out and go to our YouTube channel or our Facebook page and say hi. I've already done that. I shared and you can share it on your Facebook page. I did that, and I'll be saying hi to those of you on YouTube in just a second. So anyway, let us move right along in this service and have a time for our opening prayer. Yeah, right. That reminds me to have us take a breath together. Let's breathe. Breathing in and gently breathing out. Oh, wow. Just getting us into this moment, into this space, because we are here now. Bringing us into this moment as we join our hearts and minds together in prayer. Spirit, loving presence, God of our own understanding, we are here. We are here now. And we know that that spirit that is everywhere and presence is here with us, that it gently is flowing like a gentle breeze on our cheek. It's the air that we breathe, that it is here with us, and we celebrate our acknowledgement of that presence. And may each of us, as we move through this service, gain some awareness that we didn't have before. And may it take us out into our lives so we can be the love that we claim to be, that we promise to be within and outside of us. And we celebrate it now, celebrating who we are and who we came here to be. And now we just we choose to lovingly release it into the air as it blows in the wind. in this moment, we are who we've been waiting for. And so it is. And so we let it be. Amen. So now we have our core values. We've been looking at them for a while because there's so many of them. And we're going to say them together. And then whoever picks out, we're going to pick 2. Just 2 today. And whoever picks out the first 2, that's the ones we're going to work on just because, why not? And so let us say our core values together. Community, love in action, prayer, gratitude, abundance, diversity, integrity, youth, adult, and family spiritual education. Okay. Integrity. Gratitude. Okay, we got it. Integrity and gratitude. So how do they work with each other? As a core value, what's that? Come on, some of you Unity people. How does integrity and gratitude work together for us? Y'all got to think. You better think. Uh-oh, 3 at once. What you got? What you got? You need a mic? Here, Edie. This is Edie. I'm Edith. And sometimes she's Edith and I'm Edie. Okay. What you got? It's on.
So what came to me was when we are in integrity with our spiritual practices and our spiritual values, and we're in alignment, then it is so easy to feel the gratitude of that which we are creating and have created and will continue to create. Because that alignment, like integrity to me is like you're aligned. And when you're aligned, then gratitude is easy because you know it's already there.
Yes. And there was somebody else over here. Who? Where? What? Huh? Ann? You're pointing. She's pointing at Ann. So how does integrity inform our gratitude? Yeah.
When you have integrity, gratitude is just, it's a natural product.
Yeah. There you go. Uh-oh, we got one more over here. We got Sarah.
I also think it can be that when, how do I want to say this? It's about being in integrity with your gratitude. So acting on that gratitude, expressing that gratitude, going beyond just, small moments of feeling grateful, but it's really embodying that gratitude to be in integrity with it.
You guys are doing it today. So this is how we co-create a service. Yes? That it's not just me up here standing here, trying to give you some information. It's like, how are we transforming our lives, right? If we take these core values like that's it, that's who we are, that's who we are representing as the Unity of Gaithersburg members, then it shows up like that, like an action, yes? So, I'm going to go now. We already got our service. No, I'm just joking. Yeah. Gotcha. So we're going to go to our song now. We're just going to move on. Our song is I Am the Light by Richard Anderson. Yeah, that's it. I know you guys are sitting in that integrity gratitude thing and you're thinking, is there more?
No, I thought we had to do the word of the day, but
No, that's not yet.
I'm early.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
We did the core values.
Wow.
Yes. Okay, we're awake now.
That's unusual for me. Good morning, everybody. All right. I would love it if we sing this song with as much gusto as you can, considering what's happening in our West Coast. So just hold a light for ourselves and hold a light for them as well. I am a light. And we've done it before. It's been a while, so you can just catch it when you can, okay? Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
world. This is the place, this is the time. Let it shine, let it shine. I found the light, I found the light in this world, in this world. I found the light, I found the light in this world, in this world. This is the place, this is the time. Let it shine, let it shine. I see the joy in the world. I see the joy, I see the joy. I see the joy, I see the joy in this world, in this world. This is a place, this is a time. Let it shine, oh let it shine. I'm living love every day. I'm living love every day. I'm living love every day. Spreading peace along the way. Right time, right place. Living love every day. We are the light, we are the light in this world, in this world. We are the light, we are the light in this world, in this world. This is a place, this is the time. Let it shine, let it shine. This is a place, this is the time. Let it shine, let it shine. One more time. This is a place, this is the time. Let it shine, let it shine. Last time. This is a place, this is a time. Let it shine.
Thank you, Diletta. Namaste, band. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Good. I'm so happy to be here with you. If we haven't met yet, my name is Sarah, and I'm a member of the board, and I have today your transformational opportunities. The handout that you got at the door has some more information, but we are going to go over some highlights. So today is Unity of Gaithersburg is an exhibitor at the Pathways Natural Living Expo, which is today until 6 p.m. And Reverend Edith will be leading a workshop at 4 p.m. So in addition to visiting our booth, you can do such things as sample a massage, reflexology, or other bodywork and healing services. You can have your aura photo taken in red, or peruse and shop for crystals, jewelry, clothing, candles, metaphysical accessories, skincare, and hundreds of natural, organic, and other products and services. So if you have some time today, please absolutely stop by. Oh, yes. Is that where it is? University of Maryland College Park. And our film screening of Every Soul Knows is next Saturday, June 14th at 3 p.m. This is a film about life and the afterlife, featuring interviews with people who have had near-death experiences and other leaders in the areas of mediumship and channeling, as well as psychic and other spiritually transformative experiences. The filmmaker and two experiencers are going to conduct a Q&A after the screening, and we have a short video about the film.
Going on anywhere.
At the soul level, we decide in advance what characteristics, what personality traits, what challenges we want to take on.
The soul chooses who it's going to be born to, what family it will belong to.
I felt the power of my soul, the part of me that has always lived and will never die.
I started to see this bright, bright light, this beautiful bright light directly above me.
If you could imagine absolute love and absolute peace, that's all you felt in this energy.
That realm is sharp, clear, detailed, meaningful, powerful, filled with emotional truth and depth.
I said, I'm home,
I'm finally home. I said that over and over.
Okay, so absolutely come by next Saturday for our film screening. The deadline to sign up for our women's retreat is coming up. The deadline is less than 2 weeks away on June 20th. Don't miss this time of togetherness at the Hallowwood Retreat Center in Frederick County, just a short 35-minute drive from the church. And I have heard nothing but amazing, amazing things about this experience. So know that you are so welcome and that this time together in sacred community is exactly that, so sacred and so important. SEE Week is getting close, starting on June 22nd and running through the 27th. All of the classes are on Zoom, and it's time to register for any of our 8 classes where you can explore things like self-care, discerning your purpose, the Christ, and healing and wholeness. See the newsletter on our website for some more information. And it is time to talk about signing up to perform at our open mic night fundraiser. Do you like to sing, enjoy poetry, tell jokes, or be dramatic? Then sign up to perform at our open mic night. Head to our website and click on the Learn More button under Summer Fundraisers. And last year was my very first one. It is a really fun time, so whether or not you want to perform, bring something to the table, just come, be a part of our community, and it's a great time. Our foundation is prayer. Our prayer chaplains are trained to pray in confidence with you. And today's prayer chaplain is Akoswa. So please see Akoswa after the service if you would like a time of prayer. There's also a box at the rear of the sanctuary where you can submit prayers to which our prayer team will add to their list of those for whom they pray. I always trip up over that part. And now we have our daily word. The daily word for Sunday, June 8th, 2025 is kindness. On this day, let us affirm, today, I will be kind to others. Today, I will be kind to others. I invite you to hear these words as your own. When I think of being kind, I am reminded of the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It takes only a moment and no special effort to be kind. I can smile at a stranger, hold the door for the person behind me, or let someone go ahead of me in line. These small acts of kindness bless everyone involved. Other kind efforts may take more thought. I think of how I prefer to be treated. I certainly want to be heard and respected. I want to know my views and opinions matter. I want others to see my value and treat me with dignity. I hold this thought as I think of others. I see people imbued with the Spirit of God. Kindness flows from me to bless others. Today's Bible verse is from the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 21. Whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life and honor. Let's take a moment to reflect on the word for today, kindness.
Now is our meditative part of this service. I invite you to join me in gently closing your eyes. And if you would rather keep them open, I simply invite you to have them half open and focus on one spot in the room. For there is indeed no spot where God is not. And I invite you to melt into your seat cushion, imagining that you are becoming one with it, and it is becoming one with you. Releasing. Letting go, and becoming one with it as it supports you and you support it. For in the supporting, we imagine and know the oneness that we are. And in the imagining and letting go, we experience freedom. Imagine freedom now. For in this now moment, there is nothing there. Just us. Just us. And as we move into a time of silence, may we claim our own freedom. Freedom now. Freedom before we came here, and freedom when we leave here. And we take these words into the silence. I am willing to be free. I am willing to be free. I am willing to be free. In the silence, we join our hearts together as one and go deeper. I am. I am. I am free. Let these words be yours and allow them to resonate deeply within. I am free. I am free. And in this expanded state of consciousness, we are knowing freedom for anyone who may feel as if they're not. We hold this space of freedom for anyone in our country who may not be experiencing freedom right now. Freedom inside their body, freedom outside their body, freedom from those who are maybe treating them in an unloving way. Freedom for those who are experiencing a celebration of pride here and in the country. That each of us are free now. And as you gently bring yourself back to the space and time, I invite you to think of someone who may need to know that they are free. And we send them the energy and vibration of freedom. And with this is where we experience gratitude. And we release it and let it be. And so it is. And so we let it be us in this moment and every moment to come. Amen and namaste.
not worried about tomorrow. Today I declare freedom from yesterday, mistakes from the past. Today all things are made brand new. Don't it feel good? Know that all is well. Worry about tomorrow. Today I declare freedom from yesterday. All is well, all is well. Divine Spirit is directing me right now. Said all is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding like it should. I am cloaked in the Spirit, I am fed by the divine. I am one with all that is, and my soul is free from time. I am blessed and so are you. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding like it should? Said all is well, all is well. Divine Spirit is directing me right now. Said all is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding like it should. I'm not worried about tomorrow. Today I declare freedom from yesterday and mistakes from the past. Today all things are made new. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding like it should? I can change my reality by changing my mind. Perfect peace, joy and happiness is yours and it's mine. I am love and so are you. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding like it should? I said all is well, all is well. Divine Spirit is directing me right now, oh right now. Said that all is well, all is well. Said all is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding like it should.
Thank you so much, Ms. Deletta Gillespie, our music director and the Namaste Band. Yes. Do you ever have times where you made plans to do something, or you maybe even in a work situation or with your family, and it didn't work out? Raise your hand. I think everybody's hand should be up, right? Right. I see some nods. I see some, yes, absolutely. Well, Jason was a meticulous, try to get this mic right. Jason was a meticulous planner. Stay. He handled every situation with precision. He was one of those kind of people who had the gift to get it right. You know those kind of folks, right? Maybe they're the perfect people. But, well, Some of us may not know that. But so it didn't matter if it was a complex problem he was trying to solve as an accountant, or he was predicting the weather, or calling, maybe crafting some type of melody. Yeah. Jason, he rarely made a mistake. That was who Jason was. And many people who knew him, they really, really marveled at his efficiency, that he was so good and meticulous with what he did. And I think accountants have to be that way anyway. They're kind of heady people, but I've known some who are not just heady, they're kind of love folks too, but the head just comes out because, they just can't help, like numbers and things like that. And I'm thinking about my son when I say dirt, and, God, soil. And people would call him a perfectionist with a golden touch. Kind of like that commercial, the Midas touch. Remember that back in the day? The Midas touch. There was actually a song named the Midas touch. I'm almost remembering the group, but I can't. Was it? Yes, Atlantic Star. Yeah, they had a song called the Midas touch back probably in the 70s. But beneath that well put together exterior, Jason struggled. On times when it didn't go as planned, like a calculation error that happened with something he did at work, or when he got to a meeting late or his schedule was off a little bit, he would have this wave of frustration and self-doubt. Nobody knows what I'm talking about, right? And he would spend hours replaying it in his mind, wondering what he could have done, what he could have done. We should just have a candle named coulda and light it every time we say it. And he was wondering, what could he have done to not make that mistake? And he would sometimes end up in very deep sadness and very, very stressed, and he felt it all in his shoulders, if you know what I'm talking about. And sometimes he would even get depressed because he feared that his mistakes were cracks in his identity. I don't know if y'all know. So one day he went to visit one of his neighbors, this older guy who was retired, just kind of wanted to knock on the door and say, hello, how you doing? And his neighbor, he's a retired potter. So his neighbor invited him in. Come on in, Jason. His neighbor's name is Bob. Let's call him Mr. Bob. So Bob could see that his energy was off. And he said to Jason, come on, sit down, what's going on, And he handed him this small clay bowl. And he said, here, this bowl is one of my favorites. Jason looks at the bowl. He said, there's a crack in it. Why is that your favorite bowl? And Mr. Bob said, well, it still holds water. You ever had a crack in a bowl and it still holds water? Yeah, I have a yellow one. It's Tavion's fault. But anyway, he still can make noodles and it doesn't leak or nothing. And it's one of his favorite bowls. I went to try to find it to bring to you today. It's probably down where he lives with all the other bowls. Forks, spoons, knives. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You've been teenagers before. And Mr. Bob said, Jason, life isn't always about being flawless. Without them, there is no room for growth, no freedom. So imagine a bowl having a crack in it that now is not perfect, but it still does what it came here to do. Right? It can hold water, it can hold food. And it's his favorite bowl. You know how we are. We have our stuff that we don't want to let go of. And it may have a crack in it, a chip in it. It may be old, like old socks with a hole in it or something. But it's the favorite ones. Because they have a purpose, right? Well, it was like that for the bowl. And he said that you can find purpose and beauty even when things don't go perfectly. Yeah. He said this crack doesn't ruin the bowl, it tells its story. So the crack is telling a story about the bowl. Yeah? You get it? Like the bowl has the story now. It's full of life because it's got this crack in it. It's not this perfect bowl like its neighbor that it's sitting next to in the cabinet. Jason looked at that bowl and he ran his fingers along the crack. And he thought about it. And he noticed beyond that crack that it was something really special about it. And he realized for himself that he was like the bowl. And that his mistakes did not define his worth. You get that? Our mistakes don't define our worth. I know that's something. And that it's actually a gift. It's really a gift. And that night, Jason got to thinking, and he was imagining a world where everyone made mistakes. And that those mistakes would cause them to have laughter without failure. That they were simply able to be free to be. Free to be. What if we did that? Like, what if when we had something go wrong or supposedly wrong and we had mistakes, or like that question I asked you in the beginning about when you make plans and to do something and it doesn't work out, what if we just like let that go and laugh about it? Or just go, I know you're trying to make me feel bad again. I'm not having it. What if we took that on? Every time a mistake happens, like we transform a mistake to an opportunity. Yeah. You see, Jason felt a little lighter as he was imagining, and the weight of perfection were loosened from his grip. Like he no longer was holding on to every little thing had to be right, perfect, and if it wasn't right, something was wrong with him. I know y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Like nobody has none of that going on. Please. He realized that he could have achieved something greater. And that is the freedom to embrace the beauty of being perfectly imperfect. Being perfectly imperfect. I think I need to practice that. Maybe none of you do. Perfectly imperfect. What does that look like? Authenticity. Right? That when we're perfectly imperfect, that we do the things that we're called to do. We do the best that we're called to do, yes? And then we let the rest go. We leave it up to the presence within us. And sometimes it's not perfect. It just is. And our times when we are having those perfect days that we want to have, that we don't make them wrong when they're not like measuring up to whatever standard that we've put on ourselves. We don't beat ourselves up because we didn't achieve the thing that we thought we needed to achieve. Then we go, oh, okay, I made a mistake. I'm not perfect. Like I have a son that wears different color socks from the time he was a kid. he'd have on like a pink sock and an orange sock or a blue, whatever. It's like whatever came out, it's fine. I must ask him when I see him Thursday, do you still do that? But it actually released me from thinking I need to have like perfect socks. Like I had 2 socks today, and one had stripes and one didn't. They're still in my purse because I found a different pair of socks. And I don't know if they're perfect or not. I just put them on because I was trying to hurry up and get out here. And you see what it is? It's like our perfection is in the imperfection. Our perfection is in the imperfection. Yeah. And so our Bible verse that I have for today for y'all is from the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 25, and it says, "But if you look carefully into the perfect law that sets you free, and if you do what it says and don't forget what you heard, then God will bless you for doing it." So, if everything was perfect, you think it'd be fun? Huh? So when we release it, right, and we understand that the only perfection really is in that spiritual essence that never changes, right? The God, the Spirit, the Buddha, whatever you want to call it, right? That is perfect because it doesn't change. We're the ones who change. We're changing to get in alignment with it. We're changing to acknowledge it. You get that, right? And so if we take on this Bible verse, the perfect law is only the perfect law that is the Spirit that is everywhere, the Spirit that is flowing through everything, right? The Spirit that is in the chair, in the cushion that I invited you to melt into during the meditation, right? Like, why would I need to melt into the cushion? Because you do, because your butt is heavier than the cushion. Whoa. What a thought. Now I gave you something to think about, didn't I? Like you always melt into it. It spreads out. That's why some people don't like to take pictures in a chair, because the butt spread. I'm not talking about myself or nothing, but when we get that we're one with everything, when we get that the perfection comes in us understanding that we're one with the one, that we're part of it, that we're part of the chairs, and we're part of the carpet, our perfection is in the imperfection. Mm-hmm. Like when somebody spills on the carpet and they go, "Oh my God, you got a stain," and you're like, "Oh my God, everybody's going to see the stain." Who cares? It's just a stain. But we want it to look perfect, right? No, none of you, not none. But how many of us want to be perfect? Come on, raise your hand. Raise 2 if you really know it. I want to be perfect. It's just the way I love it, but I don't. Because then, if I'm not, I'm going to get upset. I didn't say a word. I will give myself a pat on the back. Being perfectly imperfect. I know, but I'll be in trouble if I say a word. So I won't. I'm just going to be imperfectly imperfect. So last week in our beloved community project that we're taking on for this 10 months, we talked about something called a shadow. And consider that our perfectionism is a shadow. Yeah? You remember the shadow, Edie? I don't want to have a shadow. I don't want to have something that I need to work on. I'd rather just be me, and when I get upset, or that other word, I just do it. But it's not fun. It's not fun when you get late to go to the butterfly garden and everybody's there and you're trying to get there, but then you got lost because you didn't have the right directions. And then you end up walking 15, and then it made you even later, and you get there and somebody wants to give you a hug, Judith. And she's like, what's going on? I said, well, I'm not happy because I was trying to be perfect. I'm telling on myself. I wanted to get there. I wanted to be in the butterfly garden with the butterflies, with all of us people who were there from Unity. And I didn't make it. It's my fault. I couldn't blame it on nobody. Dang on it. So I hung on to it until I worked through my shadow stuff. It had fun with the butterflies, and one did what? Parted itself right on top of my head to let me know I'm not perfect. I hope it didn't take a poop. I did not say a word. I did not say it. It might be okay. I'm getting in trouble. Okay. So I use my imagination, and then the universe just helps all of us to understand the fun in that, right? And to imagine being free brings us into our spiritual power of the month, which is imagination. And imagination is the ability to envision something, to conceptualize, yes? Like yesterday when the butterfly landed on right here. No, where was it? The little girl had a bow in her hair. Yes, and it landed on it a few times. I actually got a picture of it. And they said, well, maybe it'll land on your hair since it's blue. They imagined for me. They envisioned it. And then like 20 minutes later, it actually happened. And it wasn't me that got excited, because how would I know? I can't look at the top of my head. But this guy that was taking pictures of me, Coastal, and Tavion said, a butterfly's on your head. It's on your head. Don't move. I'm going to take a picture. And what did I see in the picture? When I saw it, the frowns on my brow. I couldn't see the butterfly for the frown. And I went, oh my God, I have frowns. Oh my goodness, I'm 65. I have frowns. Dang. Who saw them but me? Huh? All people who have frowns, you understand. Because see, if I wouldn't have been like that, you couldn't have saw them. And so our imagination gives us the ability to conceptualize when stuff happens, and it ain't perfect, but it is perfect. Because it was perfect, right? The butterfly was up there, didn't care about my frowns, and nobody else did either. And when you see it on Facebook, when I pip, you're going to say, oh, yeah, I see them. It's like 5. I counted them. What do we do? And so this is our reminder, is to use our imagination and let go of the stuff. And the disciple that's associated with it is Bartholomew, who represents positive thoughts held in mind. So this big, beautiful blue butterfly sat on the blue part of my hair, and it was beautiful, and we were all one in everything, and I messed it up in my mind. So I got to get positive with the mind and say, you know what? It's all about the butterfly. It's not about my wrinkles. And the corresponding color with that is what? Light blue. It's represented on the altar. A beautiful blue altar. Go, Ray. Okay, all right, we're having this moment. And the location is right between the eyes, which some people would call a third eye. Today, we can be free of our perfectionism. We can let it go. we can transform that which we think needs to be perfect and know that when it's not, it's just growth. It's growth. It gives us opportunities to grow. That's all. That we can embrace our past mistakes as growth. We can embrace our current mistakes as growth. We can embrace the ones we make in the future, the really, really, really deep, bad ones, as growth. Because we can recognize this shadow part of us that we don't want to let out, that always lets itself out anyway. That we can embrace in that love. We can embrace it as possibilities. We can embrace it as connection. We can embrace it like, wow, look at my friend. That we all have these different ways of being, and yet in a beloved community, it's beautiful because we don't want to be clones. We want to be our authentic selves. That's who we came here to be, not to be cloned. I don't want to be cloned. Why would I want to have me twice? That would be messed up if I had to look at myself every day. Do you want to look at yourself every day and nobody else? Like if you were cloned, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 of you. Would you really? And then you get to embrace it even more? No. Just one. One of our perfect, authentic self. And so we can look at Jason and how he learned, oh yeah, right, I forgot. I just kicked my bowl because it told me to pick it up. So this is a bowl I brought. And it may look imperfect because notice when they made the bowl, it dripped. Who would want this bowl with the drippy sides? Huh? Who would want it?
Somebody who needs soup.
You know what? You're so funny. This was bought at a place that it was, you buy a bowl and you get a bowl of soup. And it's all kind of imperfect, perfect bowls because it wasn't cracked or nothing. And me and Nicole Sway used to go to it every year, and there's another one, Drippy Bowl. And they're funny looking, and they're odd and peculiar. And sometimes people make them who are differently abled, and some are very abled. And yet, they came here to be a gift to you today. That in our perfection is our imperfections. Yes? And it's perfect just the way it is. It's got all kind of spirals and all kind of little flaws in it, but it's not flawed. It's beautiful. And so I'm going to pass it around. Here, take it. Take it, take it, take it. The perfect imperfect bowl. And the soup, the proceeds went to assist people who needed assistance in some way. So a lot of people came out and bought these bowls that were supposedly imperfect to do a perfect thing. Yes? And so we are perfect. We are that way. And we just stand up to be it and then allow ourselves to be freed from our perfectionism and embrace it as growth opportunities. Yeah, I know that's a big, long word, isn't it? And our affirmation can assist us with it today. I'm going to say it once and then invite us to say it together. It is, I am free to be me as I embrace past mistakes as ways to grow. Together? I am free to be me as I embrace past mistakes as ways to grow. Okay, let's say it again together. I am free to be me as I embrace past mistakes as ways to grow. Now let's just take that in for a moment. Close your eyes. I invite you to close your eyes for a second. Or focus on the light blue altar in the back, or a lit candle or something. And just take it in. That we are free. that we are free to create, to imagine that which we want to be, and that our times when we want to be perfect and are not, that each time is an opportunity for us to grow and to embrace ourselves and be perfectly imperfect. Let's take that into our heart and allow our hearts to expand in the ability to be perfectly imperfect and free ourselves from that other thought of perfectionism and just doing what we're called to do. I invite you to take a breath and then open your eyes. I imagine the perfectionism of myself just leaving. Just go. Get out. And let's say this affirmation one more time, like our heart and the people in California and the people in New York who are being not loved well, and the people on the planet, that they are calling us to be that one presence. All right? Let's say it again together. I am free to be me as I embrace past mistakes as ways to grow. And so it is. And so we let it be. It's up to us. Amen and namaste.
I was born to a boundary, someone else's dream. Never walking, headed to a dead-end destiny. Then a wind came out of nowhere, it caught me by surprise. It woke me from my slumber and it opened up my eyes. Called me freedom, riding with the wind. I can't afford to waste another day. Call me freedom when I pass this way again. I'll meet you and we'll make the music play. We'll make the music play. Well, it's not about the money and it ain't about the fame. You'll never find your happiness in someone else's game. So I'll play my ukulele, you can strum that old guitar, and we'll sing the song together while we're riding in my car. Call me freedom, riding with the wind. I can't afford to waste another day. Call me freedom when I pass this way again. I'll meet you and we'll make the music play. We'll make the music play. We'll be singing, whoa, 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 whoa. Catch me in the moment, catch me as you are. Catch me with a smile and then we'll catch a falling star. I'll meet you in the sunrise and we'll dance all through the night. We'll sleep enough in heaven, so let's get down tonight. We'll call me freedom, rising with the wind. I can't afford to waste another day. Call me freedom when I pass this way again. I'll meet you and we'll make the music play. We'll make the music play. Singing, whoa, whoa, whoa,
write another verse and add it to this song. Make sure it rhymes in rhythm so we all can sing along. And when the song is over, though it may never be, I'll meet you back in heaven and you can sing the song to me. Call me freedom, riding with the wind. I can't afford to waste another day. Call me freedom when I pass this way again. I'll meet you and we'll make the music play. We'll make the music play. We'll be singing, whoa, 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 whoa. Let me hear you say, whoa. Oh, one more time, whoa, 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 whoa,
It's now time for our giving and generosity portion of this service. And today, before I share with you all the ways that you can donate to the church, contribute, I just wanted to thank each and every single one of you for all that you already bring to the table for us. Every single person in here contributes to our community in some way. It could be financial, it could be through music, it could be just through your loving presence and teachings. And I speak on behalf of all of us, I think, when I say just thank you deeply from the bottom of my heart for everything that you do, because we cannot be here without each and every single one of you. So thank you. So if you would like to contribute to us financially today, we so deeply appreciate anything and everything that you offer to us. And you can donate using the envelopes on the back of your chair. You can put them in the box at the back of the room. We also have a QR code here. You can donate online. You can also text GIVE to the number on the screen and follow the prompts. And again, we thank you so much just for being here with us. And now I believe it's time to, we're gonna bless us first. Thank you. So I invite you to say this with me, our love offering blessing. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am so grateful. And now let's welcome our kids.
So, what's the power of the month? Yell it out. And what's the color? Light blue. It is. And what does so since it is imagination, we did a lot of imagining. So we imagined things like, if we could go anywhere in the world, where would we go? So some of them have drawn photos of where they'd go, or they told us. Some of them have decided who their best friends were, because guess what today is? It's Best Friend Sunday. National Best Friend Sunday. So those of you who don't have a best friend that's sitting right next to you, pick up your phone, send an email or a text or something and say, hey, how you doing? But all of these folk up here had best friends. In fact, several of them had several. So remember that. Then we talked about imagination. And so I'm going to let them show you either where they would go or what they drew on their paper for their imagination. Pull it up. What's your...
Oh, I imagine me 1v1ing Kevin Durant.
Go ahead.
I did.
Did you all hear him? No. I didn't think so because I'm standing next to him and I didn't hear him.
I imagine myself 1v1ing Kevin Durant in Canada.
I made Frankenstein's monsters. An octopus. I made my perfect day.
And so she started from the time she got up to the time she went to bed on her perfect day. The other thing that we had, and this is just divine order, she wants to see a mermaid. And as it turns out, just yesterday, we met a person, and that's her job. She travels all over the world as a mermaid in tanks and all of that. So we were looking for some photos of that. We did find some photos of mermaids, but not her. But we're going to track her down and get her to show that. So mermaids are real. I just want you to know that. Okay. Violet. She played. It's okay. Show us what you did.
I made an axolotl cat in a boat, and I drew where I want to go.
And where is that?
Where I want to go, and I want to go to Italy. I made a team party.
Yes. Show them what you did. Yes.
I made my house.
Yeah. Show it. Put it up so people can see. Yes. Are you going to talk to us? No. Okay. Where are you going, Tavian?
Dominican Republic.
I imagine myself surfing in Belize.
So, the next time we have a chili cook-off, y'all have to put some money in because somebody wants to go to Belize and Italy and the Dominican Republic and Canada and lots of places. So they're going to need some cash to do that. So I'm just saying, you know, and they probably need to have their YFM director accompany them. So I'm just saying. Well, you're going to have to make a whole lot of chili in order to do that. So yes, it is imagination, and it is best friends, and it's also Flag Day, so there's a little bit in there on Flag Day, too. So with that being said, who wants to do the children's blessing? Hands, I need a hand. Okay, hand one, hand two. Okay.
I am the light of the world. I live as the light. We are the light. You are the light of the world. We live as the light.
Okay. Everybody.
We are the light of the world. We live as the light.
And now stand for our closing songs. My friends, I invite you to take on our affirmation, I am free to be me, that our mistakes give us opportunities to grow. Go make mistakes and grow. How about that? Have a wonderful week, my friends. Bye for now. Happy Pride.
I said we're turning pain into joy, turning fear into faith, turning doubt into hope, turning sorrow to grace, and we're turning war into peace, turning weakness to might, turning sickness to health, turning darkness to light, so we can light up the world. We can light up the world, light up the whole wide world with the power of our love. So we can light up the world, light up the world, light up the whole wide world with the power of our love. I said we're turning pain into joy, turning fear into faith, turning doubt into hope, turning sorrow to grace, and we're turning war into peace, turning weakness to might, turning sickness to health, turning darkness to light, so we can light up the world. We can light up the world, light up the whole wide world with the power of our love. So we can light up the world.